Depression is rising in young people rapidly, and a lot more people are starting to notice it. Depression in young people has risen by nearly 50% between the 1980s and 2000s, and now it is even higher. I interviewed a teenager who has suffered from depression for quite a long time now. Her name is Jenny. She has developed a substance abuse problem and self-harmed, and this is her story. At what age did you first get depression, and when did you start to realise it was depression and not just a bad mood?
Probably when I was around the age of 11, when I first started high school. I don't think I could cope very well with all the other people in school, but then I eventually realised that the feelings I was getting weren't normal, so yeah.
Alright, and what did you do to cope with it? Was there certain things that made you feel better?
At first, in all honesty, I chose quite self-destructive methods to cope. I had self-harm and stuff like that, and then I moved on to, as I got older, I moved on to drinking because that just helped block out stuff. But at the minute I'm being put on medication from my doctor, so that helps. And they help me discuss ways to cope, and they help me sort out my problems and work out where the root cause of it was.
Nearly 80,000 children and young people suffer from severe depression. When young people are depressed, they often feel overwhelmed, frustrated, unhappy, disappointed and miserable. This can often be because of things such as family history, personality, serious medical illness or even drug and alcohol abuse. I also interviewed a psychologist called Anna Marsh, and I asked her a few questions about depression as a whole and depression in young people. What do you know about depression and in what ways can it be caused?
Okay, I know quite a lot about depression because I teach health psychology and part of my degree is psychology based. Depression is an extremely debilitating illness that can affect anybody at any age, and it cause quite mild symptoms to quite severe problems.
Depression in young people is rising quite rapidly, and what would you say the cause of this is, if there is a cause?
I would probably say that depression, the cause of depression in younger people and the rise is down to probably a lot of media influence, peer pressure. Students want to do well, they want to strive, they want to achieve, and they also see people like media figures doing really well, and they want to emulate that, and sometimes it's not a realistic goal, and it can be a hard knock in life when you can't do what other people are doing, and it can cause depression. Life at home as well, that can be very difficult for some students and younger people, and that also has an effect on their mental health as well.
How can you spot depression as something you know? Well, here are some signs to look out for. The person's behaviour may change. They may not go out anymore. They can be lacking behind in school or college. They may not do the usual activities they enjoy. They may also have thoughts such as, I'm a failure, it's my fault, and I'm worthless. And their physical appearance may also change. They can be tired all the time. They may have headaches and muscle pain. They could have sleep problems. And finally, they could have an eating disorder which will result in them gaining or losing weight. So look out for these things in family and friends. So, is depression in young people getting worse? I'll leave it up to you to decide.